morning and happy Saturday everybody. It is currently 10:30. We've actually been up since, well, I woke up at about 7:30. James was already up. We're so used to getting up early with the boys that we just got up, and last night, I think by midnight, we were both asleep. We basically went to bed after the movie, so we still had a good night's sleep. It was uninterrupted, it was great. We're off to home base in a wee minute. To get some gardening stuff. I need a lot of soil. I need about 200 liters of soil, 300 liters of soil, sorry. It is raining today, so I don't think much is going to happen with the gardening, but next week is supposed to be very sunny and warm, so I'm hoping to have the time to do quite a lot of gardening. I need to build my raised bed and so I need 100 liters of soil just for that. I'm going to transfer some of my plants that are currently in the greenhouse into the bed, and my strawberries are not really doing anything, so I don't know, I just don't think this pot is growing. It was a kit from Tesco in a metal pot, but because it was the only one I rescued from the greenhouse collapsing with everything falling out, I have a feeling there's seeds of a lot of things inside it. It's a whole mix and it doesn't seem to be growing right. The pot only has one hole in the bottom, so it doesn't seem to be draining well, and it seems very the dirt is very compacted and waterlogged, so I think they might have rotted inside. I don't know. But what I'm going to do is that I'm going to buy a plant, like a strawberry plant already grown, and some seeds as well. So if the strawberry planting, I just read this book basically. James had bought me that book a while back, and it says inside that for strawberries it's very difficult to get them to grow from the seeds, very hard to get them to become a plant. So I still want to give it a go because I would like to manage this for the next years, but I'm still going to get a plant already grown to have a fruit, you know, for Owen to see the fruit growing and stuff like that. And I'm going to buy there's some seeds that we had planted in the greenhouse in the first time that they just were destroyed by the storm and all that, and I didn't have any spare, so I'm going to buy more to plant them again. Part of that is pumpkins. I thought it would be fun if we managed to grow our own pumpkin for Halloween, so we're still time, so I want to get them planted quickly. I will plant them in the greenhouse first in little pots and then transfer them to the ground, so that means I can actually start that probably even today. If it's raining, I could even, you know, get some soil in and little pots and then put them in the greenhouse, so that's done. But yeah, and then we are also going to get flowers I have big long flower boxes for our windowsills, so I'm going to buy the stuff for those. I'm actually going to buy the flowers all grown, and I'm thinking I'm going to go for petunias only, with different colors of them. Last year I bought 5 different kinds of flowers, and I made a mix in my planters, and basically some of the flowers killed the other ones. I just put too much. So I decided I'm just going to make my life easier, and petunias are pretty resistant even if it rains a lot, so I'm just going to go with that and just mix the colors and to make it nice. So yeah, we're going to go to home base now and buy all these things, and then I will have all the things I need to do more planting and all that. Then no more painting of the fence will happen today for sure. I'm glad I painted some yesterday because it's been raining non-stop since we got up. But hopefully during the next week, you know, I can do little bits here and then, even if it's one bit of wall at a time. Eventually we'll get through it. I think it's going to be the only way we can get the whole fence painted anyway, by doing a little bit at a time. So, and it's actually not that messy to clean up, so that's good. So time for us to go. We are in home base in the garden center, and I would like you to examine this and tell me if you see a problem. I mean, basically if you get the offer it's more expensive, so what's the point? Anyway, we need 3, so it doesn't matter. We got some, this is raspberry, this is strawberries. We couldn't find seeds, but I just figured for this year I'll just grow them from this. And James wants to try and grow potatoes, so we got some potato sacks and seeds, and then a few more seeds to replace the stuff. We need some sticks to grow stuff along, and a few other things, but I'll show you later on. So this is all the stuff we got. There's a lot in that thing as well, but yeah, we should have a few things to grow and some pretty flowers very soon. I mentioned how glad I was for painting the things yesterday and not today. The weather is absolutely miserable right now. It's now 4:20 and I've spent the last hour or so, don't even know how much, an hour and a bit, cleaning the kitchen and the living room. I'm not gonna bother mopping now because it's raining a lot outside, and when the boys come in they probably have really wet shoes, so I will probably mop tomorrow, especially if it is nice tomorrow. I am going to be planting some stuff. It's meant to be nice, I think. So I've hoovered everywhere, dusted and cleaned all like the worktops and stuff, but I will wait until tomorrow to mop all the floors. So yeah, I'm gonna just relax for now, update my planner and the calendar for the kitchen, and just watch some videos I need to catch up on, and yeah, enjoy not having screaming children around me for another couple of hours, and then the madness will start again. But they should go to bed soon. Well, Owen anyway. Alfie, it's never starting, you never know. Guess who's back and is completely hyper? The monkey! They are hyper. Really, really hyper. So I'm looking at the weather for tomorrow, and well, it should be showers around midday and late afternoon. So I'm hoping for a planting day tomorrow, and after that it's okay, well, showers still, but there's some sun and thunderstorms. Yeah, so I'm hoping to be able to plant most of my stuff tomorrow at least. I have taken out, sorry, this is looking very weird when it's blurry. Hello, would you focus please? There we go. These are potato seeds. I've taken them out so they can sprout happily before they are planted. Can't remember if I showed you, but we got the like sacks like that to plant them in, and then these are going to need to plant. We have a little tree in our garden, so can't remember if I told you about this. Okay, when we moved in the house, see the little tree over there? Originally this was a patio cherry tree, and then it died. We used to have a spray to paint the fence, and I don't know if it's because of the frost or if it's because of some spray that got onto it. Anyway, the thing died, and then the year after that, those branches that you see now that have leaves on them, so last year, those just branches, there was no leaves or anything, like just dry branches grew. But this year they have a lot of leaves on them, so something is alive in there. I do not know if it is the cherry tree, the original cherry tree that's back to life, you know, that the roots were still alive and growing from another bit. The part that was completely dead has broken off. It was completely dead, so I removed it entirely, but I thought I would leave it, thinking those stems could still be part of the tree. The neighbors have a fruit tree on the other side of the fence, so I am wondering, could it be the fruit tree from next door that some of the seeds went into the dirt? I don't know. So we don't know for sure this is a cherry tree or not. I'm also not entirely sure what kind of fruit tree. It might be an apple tree they have next door, but the leaves that do look like a fruit tree, so I would really need to find somebody who can tell me what my tree is. But anyway, the big black pots I showed you, one of them I'm going to use to repot that tree, because it's in a pot that's pretty small, and I want to make sure that I remove all the old, like, dead thing that's inside, just to see. So I'm gonna repot it basically in a bigger pot with more soil and put some fertilizer. I am going to treat this as a fruit tree. I don't think it would do it any harm if it's not. Right now it's just things coming out of the ground. I don't even know what it is, so it's not going to, you know, it's not going to get bad anyway. And the second one I'm going to use to plant my raspberries into. So yeah, I'm really hoping tomorrow we can do a lot of gardening. I'm really excited about all these projects, and so far, I mean, the greenhouse is starting to look good, and the herb garden is growing too. So hopefully, yeah, tomorrow I would like to build the raised bed. I might not plant everything in the raised bed yet, but if at least I can do my windowsill boxes and plant everything in the pots basically, and then I want to plant the pumpkin seeds into little pots in the greenhouse, so then whenever they've grown to a little stem and leaf, I will transfer them to the raised bed, and hopefully we'll have some pumpkins on time for Halloween. So a lot of exciting projects. The boys are super hyper. I don't know why, but they're so hyper. I'm gonna make dinner now. It is 20 to 7. I don't know what I'm making. Might make a quiche. Yeah, make a quiche, then we can have some tonight. The boys had their dinner already before they arrive. Make a quiche and we can have the rest tomorrow for lunch. That's a good idea, so then I don't have to cook lunch tomorrow. Yeah, tonight there is the semi-final of The Voice on French TV. Oh, and also I forgot to tell you something really exciting, well, for me anyway. So if you were watching the vlogs already last year, you might already know this, or you might not if you were not. I am a massive fan of the Eurovision Song Contest. So if you live in America, I don't know if you know what this is. Basically, it is a contest where it's a very old contest, and most people see it as a really old-fashioned kitsch show, but I love it so much. Every country in Europe, most of them anyway, plus Australia since last year, and I believe is China taking part? I think China is taking part too. So it's still called Eurovision, but gradually there's more and more countries entering. They all have somebody representing their country, and they have a song, and then people phone to vote for the best one. You cannot vote for your own country, and there's also a panel of judges who give a mark. So it's a combination of what people decide and what the jury decide. And if you it's like super kitsch, it's a bit crazy, but it's so much fun and I love it so much. And so next week there's the first semi-final on Tuesday, the second semi-final on Thursday, and the grand final on Saturday, which is also the same day as the final of The Voice France. Like every year they always do that, but I will definitely be watching the Eurovision because this is something I wait for all year. It's always near to my birthday as well. My birthday is the week after that. It has been on my birthday several times, and I just find it super exciting. And yeah, France has lost badly, like has been either last or second last for the past few years. This year I think they stand a better chance with the song they have, but yeah, we shall see. UK, find it a bit meh. Ireland is rubbish too. I haven't looked at everybody yet, but I know for sure I like the Netherlands. I need to look at everything, but anyway, you will hear about that a lot. So I am probably going to stop the vlog here. It might not be a very long vlog, but hopefully tomorrow we'll have a lot of gardening projects to show you. Yeah, I'm gonna get the boys' bags unpacked, make dinner for everyone, and just watch The Voice. Anyway, see you tomorrow. Bye.